Alex Newman, and you're watching BNN. With March coming up, we all know what that means. FCCLA competitions.
FCCLA is going to be hot this spring, with them going to Waco on March 2nd for their first competition. And these are the projects they've been working on, and they're taking a present. Here's Vice President Natalie Rose.
I think that the best thing about FCCLA is that no matter what you do, no matter what you're interested in, there's something for you. There's star events and competitive events for just about anything that you could possibly be interested in, which I think is really important in a small town. Having time management is really important whenever you are as busy as we are, especially during the spring. So I think making a calendar, making planners, and knowing when due dates are and when you need to have certain stuff done by will really help. As the Vice President of Programs for Region 2, I have to make sure that in our conference that we have all of the slideshows that go on in the background of the big general sessions that everyone goes to, and that each officer knows what to say during those sessions. So I have to make all of the scripts and all of the slideshows and make sure that everything looks nice.
Good luck to FCCLA next week. I'm Chastity Ollinger for BNN.
Thanks, Chastity. Here's Aiden with FFA.
FFA is a big part of Coleman High School. A lot of students participate in FFA, and during the spring, FFA is the most active.
I show pigs. I show Durocs and crossbreds. San Antonio is a terminal show, so your pigs don't come home with you after that. At Jackpots, it's just preparation for going to majors or county, and your pigs will come home with you after those shows. Showing pigs, it gets really crazy during major season because you're never at school. You just have to catch up with all your work online and make sure that you're on top of your things.
What animals do you show?
Goats.
What breed are they?
Boar goats.
Do you miss a lot of school with stock show?
Yes.
And what majors do you do?
I go to San Antonio, San Angelo, and come to our local.
And have you learned a lot from FFA?
Yes, I've learned a lot.
That's all for FFA. I'm Aiden Hernandez with BNN.
This is the time of the year Mr. Strickland's Rocketry team is perfecting the launch. Here's more from Nick Tovar and Kelly Watson.
On. Range is clear. Sky is clear. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, come to do. See how the wind's holding that one?
Today's launch was pretty good. It was a straight flight. We didn't break anything like we usually do. So, I mean, we can keep on flying it and testing it. So it was a pretty good launch. Yeah.
What are your goals in the Rocketry team?
My goals are for me and our team to advance to nationals and hopefully go to Washington, D.C.
Can you explain a basic idea of how you built the rocket?
Yeah, so we got a team of 7. And so we split up the teams to build the different parts of the rocket, from the booster to the payload. And then we end up, once we're both done, we end up combining them. And then there's some stuff that we have to do after, like find the center of gravity for the top rail button, and then it just all comes together. How does your teacher assist in the process?
He mostly leaves it to us hands-on, but if we're having issues with something or we just need help with how to do something or a process or anything like that, then we ask him to assist, and he is happy to. What's your favorite part of being in Rocketry?
My favorite part about being in Rocketry is just learning how to build a rocket and going out to fly it.
3, 2, 1.
Coming up next week is the annual State of Union address. Here's Mr. Salkup with more.
Every president once a year is supposed to give a State of the Union address to try to say how things are going and where we would like to go from here. So, of course, any president is going to maximize the things that are going great. He's going to say this is what's going good. This is what we need to fix, and this is how I plan to fix it. But they all stand up and clap a ridiculous amount of time when he comes in. And then finally they sit down and he talks. If it's something that the Republicans disagree with, they'll just sit there like this. And it's vice versa. If a Democrat's in office, the Republicans will sit like this. And if it's a Republican in office, the Democrats will do that. And they'll look all mad when the president is talking. And that's the State of the Union address.
Spanish class students have been creating their family trees.
Recently, Miss Hughes students have created very cool posters of their family tree.
Yes, it's called Mi Familia. They were learning about the family members in Spanish, vocabulary, and they were assigned to do a family tree where they were presenting their family members.
It's my grandparents, and then my mom and dad, me and my sister, and then I have my aunt, uncle, and my cousins.
I didn't really learn anything because we already do family history in my family. Those are my grandparents, and these are my aunts and uncles. Those are my parents, and these are all my cousins. I'm right here.
Some of them got very creative and did amazing work, and their posters were very creative, and I was very impressed.
Family is everything. I'm Calvin Bush for BNN.
Speaking of March, we have 16 days and 10 school days left until spring break.
What do you think you're doing for spring break?
Right now, I have no plans for spring break. My husband is probably going to have surgery before spring break, so I'll probably be taking care of him.
Well, for spring break, I plan on taking off work and heading back to Oklahoma to visit my brother and everyone else up there. I haven't seen him in quite a while, so.
What are your plans for spring break?
Well, mostly I'm just going to be gaming on my Xbox, probably do my job.
Well, me and my husband are going to go to Williamsburg, Kentucky to see the replica of Noah's Ark. We've been reading about it, so we're finally going to get to go this year. So we're going to go there and spend a couple of days and view the Ark and then travel around, probably maybe go down to Nashville after that.
My aunt and uncle are going to take me over to Arkansas, and then we're going to go over to Kansas, and we're going to go to a concert and see a waterfall.
No matter what your plans are for spring break, we hope it's fun and relaxing. I'm Liz Perez for BNN signing off.
Next up is Kellen with CSPN.
First round of the playoffs, our girls traveled to San Angelo to play Ozona. They upset the Lady Lions with a score of 42-39. Second round, they traveled to Stanton to play the Ropes Lady Eagles. It was a close game all night until Ropes pulled ahead, making the final score 44-33. Our basketball boys tied for district champs against winners after beating them 46-38, giving both teams a 7-3 record in district. Congratulations to the boys basketball team after getting a big win against El Dorado on Tuesday. Tonight they play Smyer for the area championship. Our Coleman girl powerlifters are taking on regionals next week with more competitors than ever, 6 girls. Lauren McKeehan, Mia Watson, Alicia Parks, Aubrey Luna, Hannah Jefferson, and Alexis Bingham. Congratulations to Jared Fain for signing with Hardin-Simmons University to play football. Good luck to you and your teammates as y'all continue y'all's powerlifting season. Our boys baseball is just rolling around. They are starting to practice and had a scrimmage against Cisco last Monday and have a tournament this weekend. Our softball girls season is just around the corner, with the first game being March 1st. We spoke with sophomore Morgan Riggs about the season.
I do extra practice, I go to batting cages, mainly D-bat though. I get lessons with girls sometimes. It really depends. The position I play is second base.
How do you think the season's gonna go?
I think it'll go pretty well. I feel like all of our people know what they're doing, and hopefully everything will kind of piece together after a little bit of practice.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kellen Sykes with CSPN, and don't forget, be a good sport.
Here's Xander with your winter weather report.
Hello everyone. Today is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 43 and a low of 29. Saturday is going to be cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 29. Sunday is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 31. I'm Xander Crutcher from BNN. Back to you, Grace.
As Coleman's economy continues to grow, more and more is opening up. Here's Daniel.
Coleman has many businesses from boutiques to bakeries, but did you know there's a retro resort that you can book on Airbnb? Here's what we got for you. You can book this retro-themed Airbnb for $149 a night. It comes with many great amenities, including an outside recreational area, a large dining room and kitchen with everything you need to cook an amazing meal, 2 large bedrooms, a master bedroom with a king-size bed, closet, and desk, and a guest bedroom with a queen-size bed, closet, and vanity. There are also a full-size bathroom for all your personal needs. Also a living room with a flat-screen TV, and even a laundry room for all your clothes at the end of your trip. Make sure to book your stay. I'm Daniel Vasquez with Blue Cat News Network.
That's all for today. Have a great weekend.